Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And first up, we have Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. And he'll be taking on Smokin' Joe Frazier. He took part in the greatest boxing trilogy of all time with Muhammad Ali. He defines the words Philly fighter.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep mocking, because if they get close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of Louisville, Kentucky. Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's finest in the heavyweight division. There's no one quite like Smokin' Joe.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweight, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Todd, all I can say,
all right,
heaven on earth. Heaven on
I
earth.
want you to
No
protect
doubt about it,
yourself at all
this was the
times.
hottest ticket
what I
in
say,
town
you
by a
must go
country
ahead.
mile.
Good
Every
luck.
seat has been sold. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Slap the match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? How is Frazier still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get your breath back. Just stay focused. Don't let him.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet, not until your senses have come back.
So here we go again. Ali versus Frazier. Will we see yet another fight of the century?
So Ali has proved why he is the man. Ali has proved he's gone in there and beat the man that beat him. Now the two gods are fighting each other. This is that fight. Ali knows exactly what he's going to do, but he knows it's not a pushover because Joe Frazier had no respect for him whatsoever.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Jab misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Straight down the middle. You can. Come on, you can.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Todd, this is what it's all about. Hit and don't get hit. Jab, move, pop, slip. Use your footwork. Drive your opponent crazy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Some of the best. Hold that thought. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's all offense all the time. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on.
Here we go to the 4th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Your footwork has to be on point when you're fighting a swarmer. If it's not, you're going to get caught in the corner and beaten up.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What are they going to do? What are they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important.
Yes, I like that round. Good round.
There's the bell to start round 5. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Punch, counter punch. Those counter punches have to hurt. They have no respect for each other's punching power. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Do you believe what we're seeing? Punch caught him clean. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Good counter punching. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're getting...
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You'd like to see more jabs. How about that time? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You got complacent. The fight's not over.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. They miss with the jab. A perfect counter shot. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Catch and shoot. And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. That left hook misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back, get your focus back at that jab.
There's the bell to start round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That counter shot lands. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Smoking Joe may go. What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. That was the moment.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Perfect counter lands. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He threw a punch and just got countered. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Missing with the hook. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? The perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Ali in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Okay, now he's switching off. He's starting to make mistakes.
There's the bell for round 10. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing, it absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They're both trying for a knockout. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? They've avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
just can't find the target. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
I love that.
That's start 11. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
A straight right just misses. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. They hit like heavyweight. Hold that thought! There's no way Frazier survives this. Good defense from Frazier.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Again, don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
There's the bell for round 12. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A perfect counter shot. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Frazier finally answering back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Threw a punch and just got countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Joe Frazier is in trouble. A Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
You can't miss him. Great work.
And there's the bell to start the round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. If there's any... Oh, no! Ali is down! And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
That will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues. Did you see that? The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely got...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Didn't wait long to get backhand and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to see the end of an era? Down goes Joe Frazier. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That is... Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.